Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This is the second part of the video series where we are learning how to code in Python. So without wasting much of your time, let's just jump into it. Today, I'm going to show you how easy it is to write your first program. So let's start. First, we need to open the application idle in our machines. Let's type print hello world in our console and see what happens. And it prints hello world, as simple as that. Now the line which I typed just now is a command that I gave to the console, which is to print the sentence in it. Now like languages have rules. For example, in English, we say he while referring to a male and she while referring to a female. Similarly, Python also has some rules. So the brackets you see here and the quotes are important. Even the case of the alphabet is important. If we mess up any of these, we get a syntax error. Let's try it. If I type print hello world and I miss the bracket, then it will show me a syntax error, or if I use another bracket, then it must show me a syntax error. All coders are very familiar with this kind of error, and we are going to see a lot of these while practicing. So don't worry when you get one. So moving on, we can also do basic math directly in the console. It supports addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now there are two more operations that I would like to talk about. First is the exponent. If you just put two multiplication signs here, it means 2 raised to the power 3 and the result is 8 as expected. Second is the modulus. Now modulus calculates the remainder between two numbers. For example, if we divide 12 by 5, the remainder would be 2. There is another similar operator like this which finds the quotient, that is the opposite of remainder, and it is double slash. For example, if I write 20, two division signs, 6, it would give us the result 3, as 6 goes into 20 3 times with its remainder as 2. So these were all the basic operations that Python supports. We can do a lot of math in Python that we'll learn later in the course. Now what I want you to do is code along with me. After watching this video, try out all the things that I am doing here in your machines. Because the best way to learn coding is to code yourself and try different variations. Okay, so moving on, let's talk about variables. Variables are a very important concept in any programming language, period. Variables are the space we allocate in the memory for storing some data or information. In simple words, consider variable as a box or a container. In this container, we will store our data or information. We can assign some values to our variables using the equal to sign. For example, if I write basket equal to apples. So here, basket is the name of our variable which is storing the text apples. We can call this variable basket anywhere in our program and it will give us the result apples. Now there are some rules while naming our variables. First of all, it cannot start with a number. For example, if I write 1 basket equal to some value, then it would give me a syntax error. Also, it cannot have any special character in it. For example, if I write basket $, equal to something, it is also invalid. It also cannot have any spaces. If I write my basket with a space in it, equal to nanas, then also it shows syntax error. Now, normally where we want to use space, we use underscore instead. For example, I could have written it like this, my basket with the underscore, apples, and now it is completely okay. Also, a variable may have numbers in between its name but never at the start. For example, I can write my basket 1 equal to orange, and it works, and you can call it 2 anywhere, and it returns the value orange. Also, you can store any kind of value in your variables, numbers or anything, and it works in the same way. So that would be all for this video. If you have any doubts, queries or suggestions, please write it down in the comments. Thank you for watching and catch you in the next one.